Hi, I've just been to the doctor. Nothing bad, I'm just getting my checkup because I've just moved here and I have my carte vitale now. So my residency, I have my carte vitale. I can finally get medical care in France. And now I'm heading to the Cours Soleil to get some veggies. Of course, I had to stop for a matcha. I'm nothing if not consistent. This is one of the better coffee places in Nice, hence the queue. It's called Broom Coffee. This is the better vintage shop in Nice. There's fabulous stuff inside. Look, Marilyn. And this is the other location here in the square for Felicio, which is the famous ice cream place that I went to the other day. How cute is this? This is so typically French. Places to get sucre, and I've never been, so let's try. There's always a massive queue because it's in a very touristic area, but hopefully it's good. I ordered before realizing that the queue on the other side was just for the sucre, so I think I'm going to be here for like at least 15-20 minutes. This is delicious. Oh my goodness. Okay, I actually realized I have been there. It was the same restaurant. We went to the actual restaurant just a few hundred meters away. When Belle and I came here last year, I think it was last year, and it was really good. It was by far the best that I've ever had, so I'm going to try this and hopefully it was worth the wait. So here it is. You can see it's a little bit more like squishy inside than the sucre I tried the other day. I don't think I actually showed you guys, but the other one was a bit drier. This is delicious because it's like crunchy on the outside and kind of gooey on the inside. Oh. Can confirm it was indeed worth the wait. Hello lovelies, it is after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. I spent most of the morning researching for some future projects and doing yoga and being hot and sweaty because it's hot here in Nice. So I didn't vlog that because I didn't feel like it would be super interesting for you guys, but I have just finished filming a little short form video about 1950s ponytails, which is what I'm sporting here. And I'm about to head out to collect a UPS package, hopefully. It's a long story, but hopefully I have a hat arriving at a UPS access point. And I think I'm gonna do some shooting while I'm out, so I thought I would take you guys with me. So here is the outfit of the day. I just got this fabulous new hat from a store in Dijon. It is not the hat that I'm picking up from UPS, but yeah, I walked into the hat shop with my friend and I had to come back and get this because how fabulous. Look at these real dried plants on here. I'm gonna be shooting in my 1950s pumps, but for the steep and poorly maintained streets of Nice, realistically, I will be wearing white ballet flats. Adding a charm bracelet, of course, because you know I'm obsessed. And these new to me cat eye glasses that were supposed to be true vintage. They were listed that way on Vinted. They are not, they are reproduction, but they're very good reproduction, so I'm happy. Full outfit scan, of course. I'm all wrinkly now despite having spent ages ironing my entire dress because I'm hopeless, guys. I'm hopeless. So I'm having fun trying to find my UPS package. Originally, I got a message from them saying they couldn't deliver it to the access point. I went away on a trip and I let the seller know that it didn't get delivered. Then while I was away, I got a message saying because I had not picked it up from the access point, it was now being returned, which didn't make any sense seeing as they couldn't deliver it, but okay. I had tried calling UPS, I had tried using the app for UPS to like change the delivery option to my house. The app doesn't work. When you ring, it gives me the menu options. I select to talk to someone and it immediately hangs up on me. So I cannot get in contact with UPS to find out where the heck the package is. After understanding they were returning it, and it's Rose Cherie Paris who makes the beautiful vintage hats. So she just said to me, don't worry, I will resend it back to you to your address. The next day, I get a message saying your request to hold the package at the access point has been accepted. I haven't requested anything, and neither has Rocherie Paris, so I don't know why they've suddenly changed what's happening, but okay. So I decided to just go to the access point to try and see if maybe the package has been left somewhere, because it's a shop. Turns out it's in Vinted Go lockers, which are tiny, so there is no way that the hat box fit into the lockers. So where the heck the hat is, I have no idea. It is actually really windy, which has made shooting quite difficult because I'm just worried about losing my hat all the time and that my camera will blow over. But coming here is beautiful. I think I got some nice photography, which is not too bad. I'm going to try and show you the view, but the camera's kind of not doing it justice because it's sort of a very far view, if that makes sense, but I will try and show you guys. It's so far away that it's hard for you guys to see. But it really is a beautiful view. I'm experiencing an unusual learning curve because there's very windy roads that go up into the hills, and they have all these crosswalks everywhere, pedestrian crossings, which is what we call them in Australia. And when you hit one, it means you must cross the road because the footpath is about to end on a very dangerous corner. So you won't be able to cross without the cars not seeing you. So you're constantly zigzagging about every 10 to 20 meters and going up these windy streets, and sometimes just for fun there's no footpath at all, and I have not been brave enough to brave the insane corners that have like just road and walls, like big high walls with like a hook turn with traffic coming, so both ways. So I just gave up. Val and I are just heading to a jazz festival in town. Should be fun. It's our first outing. It's really Val's first outing, so.
Why is this beautiful man waiting for me to get over? He already tested my patience. Go ahead and try me a
We went to the most fantastic concert last night. It was the Nice Jazz Festival, which has been around for a long time. I've put up on the screen how long it's been going for, but I really wanted to go to see Raye, who obviously, you know, She's taken off in the popular scene, but she has a jazz background. She scats. She writes her own music. Like, she's a phenomenal artist, and she's independent. I didn't know that, but she was explaining that on stage. And she also said that she was so excited to be singing on the Nice Jazz Festival stage because Louis Armstrong had played there. Obviously, the festival has been around for a long time. We saw a really fantastic jazz trio who got nominated in the Grammys recently. I think they had 3 nominations in the Grammys. We saw China Moses, and then we saw... I think they're called Polo and Pan. They're a French indie electro group, and I usually really don't like that kind of music, but it was actually super fun, and they have a singer working with them at the moment who kind of reminds me of, like, if Rachel from Blade Runner started an electro pop, indie pop career, she would be the lead singer of that group. Like, she had the haircut and everything, was wearing like these retro futuristic outfits and like dancing like she was a robot girl. It was really cool. I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, and then Raye, what can I say? She was phenomenal. She was insanely good. Really connecting with the audience, doing a lot of improvisation. She was sick too. You could tell she was sick, and she still sounded phenomenal. She had to stop us up a couple of times and cough and stuff. I was like, I'm sorry. But honestly, if she hadn't said anything other than the coughing fit, we would never have known. She was so good. So yeah, I think that's probably enough for one video. I think this one is quite jam-packed already. So I'm going to sign off, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye!